Imagine that one day you won the lottery. And now that you're an extremely rich person, people try to tell you that you need to donate all of your money to homeless shelters, impoverished people, and yeah, you get the point. You get annoyed at those people and completely ignore them. Although this is a completely imaginary situation, it's similar to what's happening to Mr. Beast right now, except instead of winning the lottery, he's been making YouTube videos for years until getting popular enough to make lots of money. And now that he's rich, people want to tell him what he should do with his own money. And some people are even saying that he should be cancelled for what he just done, which is what we'll get into later in the video. But first, if you know anything about Mr. Beast, then you probably know that he's arguably one of the most influential content creators out on YouTube right now. He has been growing at record-breaking speeds, which are around 100,000 subs a day, and 400 million views per month, which is insane. Mr. Beast gives money to strangers, creates challenges with his friends, buys islands, and he even counted 100,000 in one day. At the time this video is being recorded, Mr. Beast, 7 hours ago actually, uploaded a YouTube video of him recreating the Netflix show Squid Game. And if you don't know what Squid Game is, it's a South Korean show that blew up in the recent months and quickly became the most watched show on all of Netflix. Basically, I'm not going to get into spoilers, but in the show, people compete in a series of games, and the winner of those games gets rewarded with a large amount of money. The show is super popular, and because rewarding people with money for something that seems ridiculous is basically what Mr. Beast does, he decided that he's going to recreate the entire show himself. So he's going to build the movie sets, he's going to build everything, he's going to basically create the show and make a YouTube video about it. This all started when he posted a TikTok saying that if he got 10 million likes on the video, he'd recreate Squid Game. The video ended up getting 18 million likes and counting. Mr. Beast began to work, and he posted videos of the progress him and his team were making on what looks like to be a perfectly accurate movie set. When the Twitter user Ghost Forbes asked him how much he spent on the projects, Mr. Beast said that he spent around $3.5 million total, which is insane. After flying out 456 guests, which is the same number of people in the show, he was able to record the video and eventually reward someone with $456,000 of actual money. After scrolling through lots of funny replies on Mr. Beast's Twitter page, the negative Nancy's began to make their way into the comment section. And haters mentioned that the show is a bad representation of people's value because they kill people for losing red light, green light. And they said that recreating the show would be disrespectful to that. I personally think that these comments show how people blur the line between reality and a TV show, but that's just my opinion. And even though the most generous people can do so much good for others, it only takes one mistake for them to get attacked by thousands of online viewers. And we can see how easy it is for cancel culture to have an opportunity to ruin someone's career. And then you have people like this guy.
I'm sorry, did somebody die?
Stephen A. Smith. Also guys, keep in mind that we're talking about a guy who planted millions of trees with Team Trees and is now on a mission to clean the oceans with Team Seas. Cancel culture is an obvious representation of mistakes made in our generation that I'm sometimes disappointed to be a part of. I couldn't even believe that these people had something to say. One tweet says that Squid Game was created to show how capitalism is bad, and by recreating Squid Game, Mr. Beast is missing the point of the show. But if you think about it, the person tweeting is missing the point of Mr. Beast's video. Mr. Beast is recreating the show to entertain an audience, which is exactly what film directors do in real life. It's kind of similar to how people think Fortnite ruined Naruto by adding Naruto into the game, when really they didn't really do anything. Another person said that if you're rich, you're unable to understand Squid Game, along with a failed ratio. And another tweet brainlessly says that Mr. Beast, who's a rich man, is super weird because he gets a ton of poor people to compete for money. And it's almost like he's recreating one of the most popular shows. Alright, let's take a look at Jay with his Paul George profile picture. That's tough. And again, here are some more people who are taking the show way too seriously and thinking that people actually died for the money. Although there's so many negative opinions on his new video, someone actually said that they hate Mr. Beast and wanted to hate on his video, but literally couldn't. She said that he was giving away too much money and being too generous for the video to deserve hate. And if it makes you guys feel any better, Titanis Gidera feels very bad that Mr. Beast is getting hate. Anyways, after seeing some of these ridiculous tweets that made me lose a little faith in our generation, let's look at some of the funnier tweets. Okay, obviously this person's being sarcastic, but the comment's still funny. He wants a toilet scene, guys. That's what he wants. These tweets are an example of internet humor, stupidity, and intelligence all at once. However, when it comes to Mr. Beast, the guy who owes nothing to anybody, but still finds ways to continue to give to people when they don't deserve it, we should all agree that he supports good causes like Team Trees and Team Seas, is an entertainer, and does not deserve hate for recreating a popular TV show that took the world by storm recently. Thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.